What's up? It's your girl K Monay, and you're now watching Nolazine.
This episode is brought to you by the Loyalty Club, one of the hottest brands out, where they keep their items limited and only for the loyal few. Check us out online at theloyaltyclub.us, or if you're in the New Orleans area, you can check us out at our flagship store, 841 Fulton Street. You already know what time it is. Only for the loyal few, club time.
And so tell the world where you're from.
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised.
Okay, so what part?
I'm from Algiers, West Bank.
And so what part of Algiers? They got different parts.
They 115 like around like Elizardi and stuff. That's where I was like born at type stuff.
And around Christopher Holmes?
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know.
Elizardi, you know Elizardi?
That's where it's at.
Gotcha. So like growing up for yourself, and like what made you become one? Like actually, what made you become one music artist?
Honestly, it's just the events over life. I was working at the fudgery. That kind of helped, made me want to like be singing in front of people. I was, I don't know, really, when I just hopped off the porch, kind of like, I hopped off the porch and just started making music. And my song got on the radio, and then they didn't just play one song. They played like 3 of my songs on the radio. My first song they played for like a year strong, on like Nola Next and other stations around the United States type of stuff. So, yeah.
Gotcha. So how did you come up with your music name?
K Monay, because my name is Kiara and my middle name is Monay. So, K Monay.
Gotcha. So, like, what's one average day like for you?
Like, what you mean?
Like, and like, what do you do on an average day?
Okay, I have 2 kids, so I help and I take care of them. I prep for my business, make sure that everything is done during the day, anything, write music, whatever I gotta do, I do.
And so for the people who don't know, tell them. Tell them actually, what type of business do you have?
I have a food business, Soul Food Bistro Sweets. You already know we be in front of Shamrock. The girl on the grill cooking, that's me.
And the girl in front of Shamrock on the grill, holla at me.
That's me, but we gonna be posting more places coming soon. The food trailer coming soon, making moves.
So ask you a question. So being one, mother of 2, do you think that you hustle harder and because you have those kids?
Yeah, I do. I have to.
And because it takes a lot to be a music artist and leave your kids at night and go cook and be selling food in the middle of the nighttime.
It do, but I mean, it's all in God's plan. It is.
So what's your plan?
My plan is to become I want to be a music artist. I really just want to make music. Like, I love making music. I believe that my business is going to bring the money side of it. You know what I mean? But when making music, that takes time, because I feel like as an artist, you have to... I feel like if you don't have the connections and stuff, it's certain stage to being an artist. You got artists that already have connections and money and stuff like that. Then you have artists that have to really build from the ground up, and I'm one of those artists that has to build from the ground up. But I'm okay with that, because my journey has been great to me, So I'm good with that.
Gotcha. So being a music artist, tell us what separates you from everybody else out there.
My sound is just different. It's unique. Like, I don't make music like New Orleans. Like, people be like, "You from New Orleans?" Yeah. Like, I don't.
That's the way they think you from Baton Rouge.
No, they think I'm from out of town.
Right.
Cause sometimes I sound country, and sometimes I sound like I make different type of music: pop, R&B, country, whatever, gospel. I'm all around artists. Gotcha. So you just never know.
So being a music artist, tell us, what do you enjoy most about this, and tell us what do you actually hate about it.
Oh my gosh, I used to fuss about this all the time. Okay, so like you could do a show down here, right? And you go somewhere else. The shows elsewhere are different. You know that somebody big is gonna pop out. Like every time I go to Atlanta, let's just say Atlanta. Every time I go to Atlanta, somebody big is there. You able to network. It's a bunch of people, regardless if your people came or not. It's always people there. You know, of course you're supposed to bring your crowd if you could, your supporters or whatever you gotta do. But I feel like in New Orleans though, it's just different. It make me not want to perform out here. Like I don't do performances. It make me feel like, you know, I'll just wait till my time come to get paid, and you know I'm still gonna put in the work. But I feel like at some level of you gotta be like, yeah, that's not for me. You gotta. So if you didn't put in the work and you perform it in different places, right? Now you gotta look at other areas. What's missing? You know, if your followers not there, then now we need to do social media. Maybe I could take a step back because they want you to pay for everything. Ain't shit free. Yeah, sorry, everything costs money. You know, and it's okay because you gotta spend money to make money.
But you know? Like I always tell artists, you gotta find something that's gonna actually, you know, help and like benefit you.
Benefit, yes.
You gotta spend money with it would actually works for you.
Yes.
Like, you know, because I tell artists like, hey, but the music game changed now, so basically you gotta like get your face and your name out there now. If it's not really about your, you know, your music no more, like if your music helps, but it's about your personality. People gotta buy into you. Gotta do, you know, you gotta start. If you gotta like say crazy stuff during an interview, so it go viral. Or, you know, you kind of just gotta do different stuff for to stay relevant.
Every day.
Like you gotta think about it. Like if your average person who's like actually winning is always in the media. If you're not in the media, then you like who are you?
Listen, that's what I'm saying, and like I know that I had to take a break though, y'all. You know, I had to take a break to have my baby, but I'm back. It's a new year. You know, and I promise by the end of the year, y'all gonna know who Monay is. Like, it's really great. I don't feel like nobody really like paying attention to me, and in a sense, I feel like down here, I have my people that support it when they could come out. They come to shows when I do perform and stuff like that. But in the same instance, I still feel like I just feel like right now I'm an underdog, and I met celebrities. I have connections and stuff like that. But if you're not, like you say, in the media, then it's just different.
Gotcha. So, where you see your music career going? I'm like 3 years from now.
It's going really swell. I got a song that I'm dropping this year with Tiffany Evans. I feel like within these next couple of years, I'm gonna be up there. I'm about to blow. I feel it, and I feel it deep inside my spirit. I feel it. It's coming. So you know what they say: slow and steady wins the race. This is my 5th year of making music. So
and this is my 5th year of doing media.
What? Come on now.
Yeah, but I like to tell artists, like, you know, if you know, like, you gotta like actually I like work with a media company, like, you know, but if you can find I'm like 3 media companies in probably I'm like 3 cities, and like, you know, kind of I'm like, you know, I'm like tell them your budget and for to actually keep your face known, like you could actually make money independently, so you have to worry about you know, the labels. Like it's all about like people trying to figure out who are you.
Yeah.
So like. And so, like, long as people see your face and your name, you can win.
That's true.
Like, you can sell merch, sell food. You can become a brand off of staying in the media. But, like, you know, artists still thinking it's about music. Like,
yeah, it's not.
It's like people don't like. It's very rare you gonna.
You hear the music.
Yeah, like you gotta think about like all the people that's going. Like all the people that's actually winning off of music. Yeah, but didn't go viral for their music. It's probably viral for something that was in their video. Or something went on like TikTok, like for us right now, like I think TikTok actually hurts the artist too, because you only know one part of the song. That's like a song.
I do.
And that song Water, right? Like song Water, okay. Make me swim water. Like the kids don't know the full song. The kids don't know the part they hear in like the 10, 15 seconds. So it's like making the kids, attention span short.
Yeah.
Like they don't know the full song. They just know.
They just know.
Make me swim.
And that's it.
That go off.
That was
they
it.
be just looking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like TikTok is like a gift and a curse. And like actually most people who made it off TikTok with like one hit usually stay one hit wonders.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's very rare. Because you gonna be labeled one like TikTok artist.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's why I tell people if you could build your relationships with like media companies, keep your face clean and just keep your face like known in your name, you can still win because you stay in the media.
That's true.
Yeah, but if you went off TikTok, 9 times out of 10 you gonna stay on TikTok.
Yeah, I ain't. My auntie, she's a marketing manager for Rap Snacks.
Okay.
So like, she helps when she can help. It's been working. So she like my marketing manager right now. So that's why I say it's really about connections too. And for the longest, just like I said, I hopped off the porch. So I didn't know nothing. I didn't know this. I'm just like, hey, I just want to make music. But now I have the knowledge to know things that I didn't know before.
Yeah, like, if you need that, if you always need people in your corner, you got somebody doing, and like marketing, so like, she could probably give you like, points, like you need to do this and do that. But also you gotta listen to everybody because, the game changes so much too. Yeah. So like, sometimes like a person might know it like one way and like, but that way might not always fully work. So you gotta just, you gotta hear everybody out sometimes. Yeah. But like hear everybody, but don't take everybody's advice either.
That's I like, that. I always say, and people get mad with me because I be like, literally, okay, you giving me advice, right? But if I feel like your advice is good for me, then I'm gonna take your advice because it's good. If not, I'm not. So you're just gonna be left there mad for like no reason.
Gotcha.
But good advice is good advice. So take it, take heed to it, and do what you gotta do.
Gotcha. So, if you can name your top 5 greatest music artists of all time, who would it be, and also tell us why?
My top 5 would be Jasmine Sullivan, because that girl can run, and I love her songs. Practicing as a singer, great. Fantasia, that's my idol. I rock with her. I love her. Tiana Taylor, I love her. Shout out to T. Then I have Tasha Cobbs and Kiara Sheard, who I met already, so I'm like excited.
Right. So like me, I love R&B more than hip hop. And like I tell people, we need to bring R&B back. Like have it like even guys need to start rapping about girls again. Like it's crazy. Everybody rapping about the same stuff, but nobody's rapping about the females and none of that. And so it's making the females harder.
Yeah, it is.
Like people not realizing like the females not the same. Like girly girls no more. Y'all rap about Glocks and switches. Now these girls want Glocks and switches.
Yeah, honestly, because music is an influence, like regardless. So if y'all not rapping about love and you're not rapping about holding each other and everybody want fuck a nigga and got the Glock and fuck your baby daddy and all this and that, I'm like, oh my God. Rap about something else. I would love to hear some love rapping and talk about your
people don't love each other no more.
Yeah, that's what's going on. But what they say is 2024. Everything.
Well, everybody a hoe.
Everybody.
2024, everybody a hoe, huh?
Everybody.
Damn, hoe for everybody.
For real.
So like how do you feel about but I don't know if you have like a daughter or a son. Like what you have?
I have a daughter and a son.
Okay. So how do you feel about, but this new generation of female rap, like the Sexy Reds?
I don't let my child listen to it.
Right.
And nothing's wrong. Sexy Red, you know what I mean? But I just control what I let my child listen to because she pay attention to everything. Why I don't curse.
The thing is, as a parent, you could try to control what's in your household, but you gotta think about it. They go to school. These other kids in school ski. So it's like nothing you could do. And it's also
true. I'm sad about that.
But I found myself being one bad critic about Sexy Red. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't really like what Sexy Red doing all that feelings, but the whole time is I grew up in New Orleans.
Right.
I realized.
Come on,
I realized. Hey, but I wrote an article about Magnolia Shorty last week.
Okay.
And she had a song called "Monkey on the Dick."
Right.
It got the kids dancing and going up and
Everybody.
down as a kid.
Everybody.
So I'm like, you really can't judge Sexy Red.
No, you can't. You can't. Because all my life we grew up on shake that ass, bounce music. Like, all my life. Every time you look up. So, like, you can't really judge people, honestly. You know what I mean?
But, like when you have a child, you kind of want to move a little different. Like, you
do.
know. But the thing
it makes you move different.
But all I can tell people now, like, the more I realize now, you could, like, you might as well just, let your child listen to it, but kind of teach your child the difference of, like, how you need to move. Because guess what? They're going to get exposed to it anyway.
But not at my house.
Right. But see, the thing is, but that creates, sneaky children too.
No, it don't.
No. I'm saying,
no, it don't.
No, listen.
No.
Listen. Just me being a teenager, I knew the people that were, like, restricted for stuff. They used to wait till they get away from them people, and everything that they was restricted of. Like, it's a cycle I've been seeing. Like, even dudes couldn't do certain stuff. They came outside, started breaking in cars. Like, everybody was restricted for something. Always did it when they went around their parents. So, like, I'm going to tell you the dopest thing is, I'm speaking on me.
Okay.
I was able to do anything I wanted to do. Anything. Like, every day. Like, my mama did. I could have got a mouthful of goals, tattoo at a very young age. But I didn't, because I was so free to do it. Like, I think, but by me being free to do it, I didn't do it. Like, I remember the kids used to be restricted. Used to just always, man, I can't wait till I get old. I'm going to do this. I could have did everything as a kid. So it's like, it kind of made me, so like, I remember a lot of people who was restricted. Like, even the girls, like the mamas that was very hard on them. They had some sneaking out, going to get pregnant fast, everything. Like, so that's why I say, like the older I got and the more I realized it, like, I think you need to, like, not be your child friend, but, like, kind of, like, navigate, like, with them.
With them, yeah.
Like, basically, like, look, this is such and such, but, like, that's not classy. Like, I'll watch it with them, but I'll kind of, like, express to them how I feel about it and tell them, like, I don't really approve of this, but, like, but your friends might expose you to this. Right. Like, I think you have a real relationship with your child, you can kind of, like, navigate and, like, actually, determine who your child will be as an adult.
I feel like that's that. They're gonna still,
but they still gonna do certain things. But like, these kids are smart. These kids are good.
They are smart, but again, you have to manage with your children.
And so right now, Evan, where your kids at right now?
My children is waiting on me to come out of here.
Okay, but like if they get but if they go by one of their cousins or friends and they other people looking at it, they still get exposed to it. But if they hear other kids rap about it, what that is? That's why I say they still get exposed to, so you kind of tell them.
In my people house, like, I don't let my children
right.
anybody, you know what I mean? So, like, only 2 people really allowed to watch my children. But we don't do it. I let them know. No YouTube. If it's not the kids, you can't watch it. No Roblox. I be on it.
Yeah, I get you. Look, guess what? I'm all for it. Like, I watch these videos. It be like the teachers are like rewording these songs to like educate the kids because the kids are familiar with it. So when your child gets exposed, like, man, I don't know this song, but the old kids are there singing it a different way. Yeah. So that's why I say you still get kind of exposed to like. So that's like me saying, oh, I don't want my child to be one iPad kid.
Right.
But when you see every child on it and your child looking at you like, and sometimes you gotta move with the time too. And I get it, but I'm not trying to tell you like rich. I'm speaking on the interview and everything. Like,
I understand real is real, but at the end of the day, whatever.
At the end of the day, you gonna raise your kid like you gonna raise
my kid. I'm gonna raise her, and she ain't watching no Sexy Red. Ski though. Okay, was we in the club, we be like ski, but she ain't gonna be ski. Gonna whoop that ass.
And guess what? You go wait till 16. She's like, oh, mama, I've been knew about skiing.
That's like going on. It's like you don't tell your mama nothing until like after. Until you feel you go like I'm out your house, but I already knew that.
I've been skiing. It's like you got to think about it. But your mama didn't want you to do no Magnolia Shorty when you was young. No. Your daughter monkey on the what?
I don't know. My people shake like they used to shake growing up. So.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy. And the kids, we would all be dancing. That's the crazy part.
And like me personally, I probably would die seeing my daughter twerking outside. But I'm saying in general, if she did around her friends, I couldn't even get mad.
You couldn't.
Because this is our culture.
This is. Yes.
You can't but you can't hide it from them.
You're right.
Like, you gotta think about it. These kids actually have more resources than us.
They do.
So it's like, all you can do is just talk to them about it. See how they feel. Because guess what? Some kids just gonna do what they want regardless when they get older. They can't wait till they get out their mama's house.
That's true. I couldn't wait till I got my
mom. The kids say, I can't wait to get away from this crazy mama.
I love my mom. But
you can love them, but
like,
you want a little more freedom.
I was just one of the restricted kids growing up, because my mom had other kids over me. So, like, when high school came and stuff like that, like, I couldn't go to the parties and, I watched all my friends do stuff and I was inside. So, when I did become grown enough to, like, I went out with my friends. Like, I'm 21. Like, I could do stuff now because it's like I didn't do this. So, it's really different. Being a restricted kid, it's hard. But I don't. That's why I say I don't really want that for my child. Like, I always tell her, like, we can talk about stuff, whatever you need, I'm here. I don't never want to have that relationship to where things are just different.
Right. But you don't want to. If you don't want her to actually, not tell you nothing.
Right.
You want her to always tell you.
I want her to always tell me. Always, because that relationship going forward will be like a great relationship, like a great mother-daughter relationship, and you don't need to sneak around and things like that.
I fully got you.
Yeah.
So, what's next for you?
What's next for me is, it's continue promotion. Like I said, I'm working with my business. I got my food trailer coming. I got a project. I'm working on a project, y'all. I'm working on a little EP. So y'all hold that down. That's gonna be coming in the middle of the year, most likely. I got some things in the works, honestly. But I'm spiritual, so I don't really like to announce too much, because you just never know. But I definitely have things going on.
Gotcha. And also, last but not least, tell the world, what can they find you on social media and everywhere else?
Y'all can find me on Instagram and other social medias at Monay Music. That's KMONAY Music.